Hey everybody, welcome to AV Epochs.
Hey!
Surprise. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and a whole lot of D6 because we are playing Cogent. Ba-ba-bum. So we're very excited to actually get a chance to film it. This is our holiday special one-shot. If you can't tell, we're dressed for Christmas, so that's the first. I'm just kidding. It's Halloween. This will be coming out on, I think, the 29th of October. So we are dressed up. It's close enough. Close enough.
Can I just say, I felt like I was trying to pour the drink so that the camera couldn't see the can, and it felt like I was doing something wrong. It felt like I was trying to hide something.
You're fine. It's a really good drink.
You were trying to hide something.
I mean, I was, but I...
Was it
We
wrong?
do have straws.
I don't know.
It was what it was, Ryan.
It feels wrong.
All right. Moving on.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So, anyways, where was I? It's Halloween. Woo! Comment your costumes below. We are dressed up. So each of these episodes is going to come out near one of the major holidays here in the U.S. And hopefully the adventure will be linked to that. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Wait, can anyone guess who I am? Okay, ready? Flower, gleam, and glow. Let your
Rapunzel.
power...
Mother Gothel.
Yes.
Totally.
I'm happy Zach got that. I was satisfying. But this means I can put my glasses on now because I can't see Jack. By the way, I'm Katie.
So good.
Wait a minute, who's Jack?
That's my husband, Austin.
Oh, yes. By the way,
dressed as a
thank
kid.
you. That reminds me, as of shooting this, the first episode of Jacob's Lab, our new actual play in Open Legend, came out. So, link above, Zek and Austin, if you haven't seen it yet. And after this episode, the Halloween episode comes out, the first, that's the intro. The first episode of Jacob's Lab will come out after this. So,
Nice.
check that out. It's in Open Legend as well.
Woo!
Jake runs it, obviously. And, anyways... So let's
new voices.
begin.
Is that Jack?
What's that? Jack, yes. Yeah, that's what we call it.
Jacked.
Yeah.
It's our initials.
So what do we do?
Okay. No, we don't do that. We just go right into it. Okay.
No.
Yeah, so quick, we'll do character intro. We don't, it's not, it's
I don't know what to do.
You guys can do it.
Can we at least...
And
Okay.
I'm so glad to get to play with... Oh.
we dive in.
Oh no, I don't drive. I'm afraid of water. I can't do that.
Tiptoe.
You're right.
Tiptoe in.
Oh no.
I'm a little
I'll just
foggy.
look from a distance.
Kitty paw.
Appreciate.
Okay. Let's do some character intros first. Tell us, ladies first?
Sure.
Feel good? Yeah. Tell us who we got.
Okay.
And give us maybe your vocation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, bonjour. My name is Avril Durand, and I am a CF, and I have the beautiful dark ebony skin. And then in this world, your hair matches your eyes, and I have blue hair and blue eyes. And I have ostentatious purple and blue cloak that has a hood with those poofy pants. And the thigh-high boots that come up to the poof. And the poofy pants have the gold stripes in them. And so I have black leather chest armor and black pauldrons, and I'm adorned with tons and tons of gold jewelry. And so I have them all going up the ears. I have a nose ring, and I have one necklace which has a coin on it. And I have a bow, which is engraved with golden designs. I have arrows with golden fletching, and many scrolls along my side. And there could be maps, don't know. And she has traveled over the seas searching for a lost city, that shining city, golden city. And so she's a follower of Mukmahara, and she flows where life takes her, but assuming someday that she will end up finding the city. So, yeah, and her vocation is pirate. Makes sense. She travels the seas.
What's your disabling characteristic?
I am a kleptomaniac, so I steal things that are gold.
Awesome. I forgot to start my timer.
It wouldn't be.
It wouldn't be a shame
so
without
true.
forgetting that.
Yeah, 5 bonus minutes.
Yeah, I was quicker on that one. I would have been faster, but I didn't want to interrupt the amazing. Say it again. That was our children. That's fine. You can take care of it if you need to. Janae's taking care of our children.
I pulled him out 3 times.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, Katie, what do you got?
My name is Bruno Vincero, and if Avril is above the water on a ship looking for all these things, I am underneath the water. I am finding all of the beautiful things that the water has to offer us. I am a coral miner by vocation, and I have a big harpoon gun, but it's light because I got to swim with it, but it can do a lot of things because I have to protect myself while I am harvesting these things. So I also have a short knife that I can cut through seaweed or other things that go in your hair and your face. It's a little annoying. I have very light armor when I am on the land, but truth be told, I cannot swim with this on. So when I get in the water, I am kind of vulnerable, but it's okay. I strap everything onto the dock. No one can take my stuff. It's important to me. So this 𝒂𝒏𝒅𝒔, this thing that occupies the waters that I am in, is the most terrifying thing I have ever thought of in my life. I fear it and I respect it, but I cannot understand how people can worship a big giant whale. It's very scary to me, and people have told me things all over about the horrors of 𝒂𝒏𝒅𝒔. But my disabling characteristic, whether or not I want to admit it or not, is I'm pretty gullible. So if you're going to tell me something about something else, maybe I believe you. I don't know. You know what they say.
Awesome. That's it. That was great. Zechariah.
And I am Kenrith. I have the features of a young elf, as I used to be a young blue-skinned elf with dark navy hair and navy eyes. And I spent most of my life as just a young child, afraid of the dark and afraid of the horrors of the world that came before us. But I dreamed that one day the world could be built into something strong enough that no one would have to live with these fears, a new civilization and a grand future that'll one day come to be. But helpless and powerless, I couldn't do nothing about it. One day, I was out and lost in the dark, and I saw a glimmer of blue light, and crawling towards it, I found that it was a tanzanite crystal with a jinn in it, a spirit given by the gods in the past to aid people that shared a vision of the deity that they served, and it was faded with time and failure, inability to accomplish its vision. So we made a pact, and together we are now a jinn and me a way on. A mutual entity that has a vision and now the power to work change in the world. And I strive to find the people and to find the civilizations and to pull together what we need to form a glorious and strong future. Maybe this group will be that small crystalline core that creates something grand that'll last through the ages. But now I'm just stuck with this guy.
What's your vocation and disabling characteristic?
Oh, I am a squire, and my disabling characteristic is I am rightfully and acutely terrified of the dark because of the very, very real things that lurk therein.
Very nice.
Especially underwater.
It's not that bad under the water.
No, it's much worse.
I like it better. There's less people talking to you, and I forgot to say also I'm a dwarf. I thought I'd throw it in right there.
If you didn't notice. That's awesome. Thank you. That was amazing. Austin.
Hello. My name is Professor Felix, and I am a neurisma. That means I am a cat person. I'm a bit rotund. That means a large fat. I'm a bit. Oh my goodness! That was my belly. I am so sorry. You see, I've let myself go being a professor, and but you know, I've decided to go adventuring. I'm quite old for a feline, but it's okay. I have made lots of good friends, some intentional, some not. But I'm actually a doctor. Yes, I'm a doctor. Did you know that? I'm a doctor.
I have heard.
Oh, do you? And I can heal people, and it's excellent in combat. I'm quite necessary. But I'm afraid I am also afraid of water, because I am so large and so fluffy that if I actually went into the water, I'd sink. I don't even take baths. I would sink in my own bathtub. But I just lick myself for about an hour and I'm okay. So
I thought it could get any worse, and it got worse.
yes, well, despite all of that nonsense, I am quite jovial, and I'm quite happy at most things. I serve the hunter. Yes, the great hunter. He's so amazing, and I love him, and he's so great. And I wish I could be like him, because I'm a cat. But you know, someday maybe. But I have such a pursuit of knowledge because I'm a doctor, and I want to heal people and do those things. But I must stop. I have to stop. I have a problem with talking. You see, and I don't stop.
What's your disabling characteristic?
I can't swim.
Oh,
remember, because I drowned
okay.
in my tub. Yes, so I can't swim.
Awesome.
I figure if I get to the point where I'm drowning,
Fiamma,
I just make
brilliant.
loud mewing noises, and someone will come and find me. Yes.
I'm getting Fiamma. Well,
Oh dear. Did I
goes.
knock
Is
a move?
Fiamma in this?
It's Halloween.
It's
Oh, okay.
Fiamma is
Halloween.
in this,
Halloween.
along with
Larry
Aw,
Charlotte.
I miss them. So the whole thing, or?
Well, yeah, whatever you want to say.
All right. You all speak of darkness and ignorance as fierce.
I already love it. Sorry, carry on.
You should be afraid of ignorance. And you should seek to defeat it. I already have. But there's one thing that I still must defeat. That is death itself. Time, it moves on, and you cannot stop it. But I'll find a way, because I have all the time I need. I'm a human. Normal human. But I'm a wizard. I know the arts of magic. I know the flow. I know where the flow comes from. I know what to do with it. I can manipulate it.
You write your name on the wall.
Incredible.
Do you see what I did there?
I live in the woods, alone by myself, so I can think, study, and manipulate. I hide. People come to me for my expertise. At a certain point, I realized that my abilities were limited. I was going to die. In my pursuit of eternal life, it was in my grasp. But it fell away. My decrepit body could no longer maintain the prowess within my mind.
Wow.
So, I made a gambit. In my search for eternal life, I reversed the flow of time on my aged, decrepit body. So I stand before you.
Do you?
Yes,
That's standing.
I stand before you.
That's the best you can do.
Approximately,
It is cute.
He is cute.
approximately
1.5.
20 inches tall.
Aww.
Scowl. And a blue hat that looks like the Cookie Crisp wizard hat.
What?
It's too large for me because I stand before you. I'm a baby. I wasn't always a baby. But I was once before.
Accurate.
I have made a long journey across life in search of eternal life. And now I start anew. My gambit to reverse the flow of time, my decrepit body becoming a baby once more. But babies can't do much. So I put my memories of my aged body into my blue hat. That is all who I am. This form, fully naked, you see before you. It's only a vessel. I am the hat.
I love when they coo and babble like that. It's so cute.
I cannot ever remove my hat, lest I just become a baby.
I think it's about to spit up.
No, I don't spit up because I survive. When I cast the spell, I had to lay there for 6 months. The giant oversized hat covering my entire form, giving me memories of all my previous life. But I was a baby. I could not move. I could only babble survival spells and live for 6 months on the floor in the dark under the Cookie Crisp wizard hat. But I knew what I would do. I would go out and I would seek eternal life once again.
I have a great picture of the baby standing at a sun rising and just putting the hat up on his head with his bare butt hanging out.
Yes.
I am naked and I do not care.
So,
And
what's
your name? I need to know the
your
name
name.
of this little bambino.
My name. My name is Cheeks the Boy. Many come for my services. You will too.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
I can't look at you the same now.
what's your disabling characteristic?
Okay.
My disabling characteristic is baby. In parentheses, feeble.
Okay.
I thought it was you had to deal with people coming over and pinching your cheek.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Which one?
Yep.
No, it's when people come over and say, he looks hungry. I think you should feed him. Sorry. It's a joke for all the nursing mothers out there. Okay.
I am feeble in this strangely round, square form. But what I fear most, as I said, is death. Death is the only thing to be feared. The blackness of the sea is only a shadow of that true darkness.
Okay. I love you guys.
Love you too, buddy.
What a party. I guess that's the end of the episode. It's
Seriously,
half
right?
an hour. No, I'm just taking it. I'm just
Weeping.
kidding. Oh my gosh. Okay. Awesome. So, say your name again. Avril Durant. Avril
Bruno
Bruno.
Don't forget my last name.
Oh,
I have a
right. I
true
remember
name.
this. I'm going to.
Insulting.
Avril, Bruno, Kenrith.
Yes?
That's the baby monitor. Sorry, I'm just writing down names.
Should fire your babysitter.
What's the yeah? Cheeks the boy. What was your name, Austin?
Felix. You can just call me
Felix,
Felix.
right?
This is Professor Felix.
Well, I don't want to sound pretentious. If you do want to add professor, I may blush.
You
a
don't
little,
have to
but-
sound pretentious. I'm your squire.
This
He
is
is Professor Felix.
Professor Felix.
Nice, Squire. I do hope I keep him around and he doesn't die.
We'll find out as
you,
we dive into the
everything's
story
around.
for real.
Could we just go around? Do we have to dive?
Yes.
Yes.
That's part of your fear.
You have to die.
Yes. He's the other one. No. So, what a party. I'm sorry. I'm just visually picturing this party walking in the heroic triangle pose. Okay.
Wobble wobble.
So,
Who's going to carry the baby?
I'll carry the baby.
Perfect.
I can walk. It's just
Is that it walking?
slowly and less stable than most.
It's cooing. I'll carry the baby.
okay.
Tu es mignon.
Can you tell this is the
come
spooky
here.
Halloween episode? Okay.
Little higher.
Actually, it would
otherwise
be-
you get in trouble.
It would be terrifying to hear Ryan's voice come out of a baby.
So I wanted to flavor it. I cast senescence on my vocal cords. So that's the voice of an adult coming out of the voice of a baby.
Okay, I'm putting it down.
Absolutely love it.
The neck and mouth look a little off.
This is superb.
Okay.
That is the largest Adam's apple I have ever seen on a baby.
Oh no.
Is that like a human thing? Or?
I think it's,
He's got like 2 sternums.
it's like a goiter or something.
Yes.
All right, here we go, guys. Let's do this. So, you guys are an adventuring party that's been traveling together for a while.
How did that happen?
I don't know. We'll have to. That'll be a bonus episode sometime.
excellent.
Yeah. Origin story.
He went to the tavern or something.
Well, I recommended him, and she was trying to purloin my earrings, so I conjured a bunch of little crystal gems, and I keep my pockets filled at all times with various colors of gems and crystals.
Any gold?
I can do that. It's just a little bit trickier. Every once in a while, I'll put a rune on one, just,
He's trying
just
to
feels
mess
lucky.
with you. Do not trust that guy.
All right.
Where are we
so
going?
Let's actually start. You are not going anywhere,
Oh dear.
as we are going to actually have everybody roll a d6, please.
A D6.
1d6.
It's a joke because it's cogent.
Okay.
5.
4.
2.
5.
2.
Ryan and Zach roll again.
Oh no.
Kenrith and Cheeks the boy.
4.
5.
All right. So, that's just for me.
It's a little selfish, but I'll accept it.
You guys all are starting to wake up from being asleep. And you all of you have the same nightmare of something in the dark coming out of it to get you.
Are you okay? Goodness gracious, what happened?
Well, hold on, you're not together yet.
We're not together yet. What was that?
I should do a little setting too. I had told these guys, so this is set in the age of rebuilding in Anuen. So this is an age before Bomb Squad campaign. You guys all remember the Great War, at least the end of the Great War, that took a lot from the world. And you are one of the first groups out there that's trying to rebuild things. Or, make some money by helping other people and learning, whatever your goal is, you know it. But as you wake up from the darkness and have the sense of something trying to get you in the dark, you hear two high-pitched voices giggling. And you each hear, right now, all you can see is darkness. You're awake. Good. Are you ready to play?
I dreamed about the whale.
No.
Stupid big whale.
Maybe. But it's time to play. Everybody wake up. We're gonna start with the gin.
My eyes are closed, and I am trying my best to grow a phosphorescent crystal, maybe like a Yolite crystal in front of me that will catch some phosphorescent rays and emit just a little bit of light.
I love that. Roll me your vocational skill. That's the magic based.
Okay, so I roll the vocation dice, the magic dice.
So you roll which skill is it? Sorry, I don't have all them all.
And it's underneath my squireship.
Yep, and you have one for your magic specifically.
Yep.
So you're rolling that one. So 3d6 base. This is Cogent. We're playing version alpha 1.3. So I just updated myself on the rules because they recently released it.
3d6.
So under 3d6 base plus your attributes. And then plus your skill points in the magic skill under your vocation. So just the points in that magic skill.
And not the additional, but also the additional points for the vocation itself?
If you want to roll an assist roll of rolling the vocation to assist this, that would be fine. But no, you're just rolling the skill itself.
Okay.
So 4, 5, 6 is a win, 1, 2, 3 is a loss, and the CR is 3.
6 successes.
6 successes.
What?
Very nice.
Can I turn this into a cocoon of crystal?
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
All right.
So everybody can see as that crystal starts to light up, you just get this perfect shape, this cocoon of it's like a blue violet.
It's a phosphorescent violet.
And it's glowing slightly. And as the light kind of spreads, your eyes are adjusting. You realize you're in like a forest, probably at night, perfect cloudy sky. You're not seeing stars or moons, but you're slowly, as the phosphorescent light is passing through, you're starting to see trees that are very, some like willows and stuff that's very thin, kind of scraggly, twisting branches. And you realize you're all together on the ground, and you have nothing on you. You're as naked as Cheeks the boy.
Oh my goodness.
Cheeks the boy, you have your hat. And then flitting, something flits around, and 2 little fairies land on the glowing crystal. Yay!
I just hear something out of the top.
Yes. Oh yeah. That's what I was gonna say too. Is you just see like the silhouette of Kenrith in there, kind of in probably some kind of like meditation pose or something, or
Like it would be like meditation as it grows up around, but then when this thing lands on the top, like this, searching.
one of them looks female and is knocking at the glass, at the crystal. Come out, let's play. The male. Hey, are we ready to play?
I hate the things that fly.
Goodness gracious, what are you?
It looks to you. I thought you hated things that swim.
I hate one thing that swims. I hate everything else that flies.
We've seen him before in the Outer Vale. He's big. So are we ready to play?
Excuse me. Pardon. I didn't mean to interrupt you. But you have such a lovely voice. But we were all naked, and I'm a bit covered. This is normal. But we're in the buff, and I don't know if we can move as fast in the buff.
I can move pretty fast in the buff.
He's okay too. But is there a reason we have our clothing on? Where are we? What have you do? What have you done here? What is this? You? Did you do these?
Sort of. Kind of. Maybe. Sort of. Maybe.
Sort of. Maybe. Kind of. Maybe. In that order. Exactly. Okay.
Yes.
So can we have our clothes back?
No.
Oh.
We have to play the game. Trick the treat. Trick and treat? Trick or treat? No, it's trick. The girl peeps up, stops looking out. Trick and treat. You survive the trick, you get the treat.
Pause. You said survive.
Pause.
Yes.
Hey, wait. I can't give out
Unfortunately,
destiny
No,
points,
that's
right?
awesome. Let's have everyone can award one destiny point.
Sorry, Jazza.
Here's my squire. He's absolutely fantastic and very good-witted. You love him. But I do
We already
want to
do.
good.
We know
good.
you so well.
He is very okay. Really.
That's the girl.
Okay, so we have to survive.
Yeah, and actually you're running out of time.
Oh dear.
Okay.
So-
Let's
Okay.
do this. I
Well-
really want to be covered.
What do we do?
Stop talking and you tell us.
Find the doors. Knock on the door. Survive the trick. Get the treat. Oh, but beware of the pumpkins. They get really grumpy sometimes if you don't handle the trick too well. They get really grumpy.
Okay, find the doors, knock, survive, don't get the pumpkins mad, and get a treat.
Yep.
Professore, I think you should go first. Here you
Excellent.
go.
Where's the door?
You have to find it. Okay, bye.
Can I
The spear.
kick him in a direction?
Yeah, absolutely. We're actually going to enter a challenge event.
okay,
So
sorry.
the kicking him in a direction can be part of that challenge event.
I would like to bring my squire with me.
Can
He's
I-
a giant crystal at the moment that lights up.
Can I condense the crystal onto me as my armor and or at least clothing?
As armor, yes. Yeah. No, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Excuse
you can
me.
do that.
All
Drink
right.
break.
So the phosphorescent violet crystal begins to retract until it becomes a light casing of armor around Kenrith's form, and then grows out into a crystalline arming sword, dagger, kite shield hanging off, so equipped.
La la.
And then
C'est
we'll
très
take
chic.
we'll take a fighting stance
Yeah.
next to Felix, but we'll make sure I've got contact and with the other creatures that are with me.
Okay, and so mechanically, I'll explain what you guys are going to do to kind of cover what's going to flavor-wise happen. So, in this case, Kenrith is the point man. Kenrith, you're actually going to roll for the challenge event, but everybody else can roll an assist, basically, and it's going to add wins to his roll. Okay, so you guys, you four, your CL is 3, challenge level 3, just like a regular assist. And as you're not going to get the total wins, I'm tweaking things a little bit for this challenge event. So for each time, if you get over 3, he gets +1 win. So he can get a max of +4 wins.
Oh,
His CL is 5.
Okay.
So if you guys all get 4, all he needs to do is roll 1.
All right.
But you'll be the final one as each one, and we're going to go through each person as each one will get something at the door. And so flavor up and roll it. CL3.
What are we rolling? What is the flavor for this challenge?
Yeah, you have to find the door
Oh, we
in
have
the
to find
forest.
the door.
Yep. And then knock at the door.
Okay.
I will let you don't roll yet. Wait for
Okay.
them, because then we'll flavor what you find at the door, and that'll help you determine what you're gonna roll.
Can I at least like provide some phosphorescent crystal for them?
Yeah, flavor wise, you already
Okay.
rolled for that. Yeah, that's definitely
All right.
happening. You guys have that light.
Here, take
Never
these.
mind, I didn't roll the right thing.
Okay, so yeah, yes,
I have mine already done.
good.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm ready. I've got to.
So
I would be
remember-
rolling perception then.
No, you're gonna base your roll on what you find at the door. Everybody
Okay.
else is assisting right now, and everyone's gonna take a turn being the point man.
So can I roll a survival?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That would help.
What I rolled. And
That's
I got
okay. Just remember, the next time we do this, you can't roll that, like our normal challenge event rules. So, are you rolling survival as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. You got over. For this one, all it matters is that you got 3 or more. You just have to meet the challenge level or beat it.
So you did.
Met.
No, I only got
Met. Okay.
I got one over.
Perfect.
one. I get one.
1 over. That's right.
No, not one over. One.
Oh, you got 1. So, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I got 3.
3.
So I rolled 3.
Okay, so
successes.
Zach's going to have +3. Kenrith's going to have +3 wins to his roll, so he needs to roll at least 2. But now I'll flavor it. So what do we do? Survival?
Yeah.
Perception.
Oh, you did perception. Cool.
Mine is perception as well.
Okay, so 2 perceptions, survival. Okay, great. All right, so you guys are in. As Kenrith turns the crystal into body armor, he's kind of glowing. He is your source of light. So he kind of stands in the middle as you guys go out. Avriel. Right, I'm going to do this. Avriel and Felix, you guys take point while Cheeks the Boy and Bruno kind of take what they're seeing. You guys kind of fan out and work your way through the woods, and the trees get denser and denser until you come to this point. Avriel seems really lost in this. It's way out of your comfort zone. This is not the ocean. You are dry landlubber space.
She merely
But
adopted
Felix's
the buff.
nose,
I was born in it.
yes, between Felix's nose and
Actually, my eyes.
your eyes.
I am a cat.
That's
I'm sure
true.
I can see in the dark.
Yeah, that's true. You are able to actually find a path and start working it until you come in the middle of the woods. There's this door made of wood and iron, and there's a little knocker on it.
That's the only one.
It's the only one you can see right now. And it says, there's like a little sticky note on it that says Kenrith.
Oh, good, it has a name. Good job, Squire.
That's my name.
Yes, it is. I'll sit behind you in case you get, like, pierced or something, and I'll heal your body. You'll be fine. Go for it. Quick, Cheeks, fan me out. Fan out. I'm sorry.
Technically, we're all fanning out right now.
All right. I will blade out, shield up, close eyes, catch focus, and then
You're just
let
knocking. What? Just knock. There's a knocker. You just knock.
But
You don't want to scare the pumpkins. Remember, they get angry. Just knock.
You interrupted
I'm
his
sorry.
process. If there's anything we know about
He can't put the
Kenrith,
hood back on. I
needs-
forgot. I'm sorry. Go.
You can do it, Kenrith. Go.
and I will chop through the door.
Hey.
What?
Clang! Darkness surrounds you. At the same time, one giant pumpkin with fire inside it and an open, scary mouth falls down between all of you guys. You guys are going to have to spend your time fighting it off, but we're going to go to Kenrith right now. Kenrith, you hear cackling sounds in the darkness. You're completely surrounded by darkness again, and you, because of the djinn inside you, you remember the cackling sound. It's the goblins that gave their soul to the devourer. And they're after you, and you feel them chasing after you, and you know it's fight or flight time.
I think I would tuck into a role that for a moment like coalesces into this like almost like a fetal position, but then the fear, the terror of these things gets me into this run that's almost like that slow motion dreaming. You can't quite even get the grip to move, and then scrambling out almost on all fours to try and drive away from this.
Okay. Probably if you're running away, athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics, please.
Feel free to, yeah, okay. And then let's see. You're specifically which disabling characteristic did you take?
The phobia is
Phobia.
It is fear of the dark and the very real things that are within.
Okay.
If you mean like the what do I have a penalty to? It's deception.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, I did mean the phobia, but that's good to know too. Okay. Yeah. So, let me see. I'm just getting an idea.
Lies are just impurities in the truth that need to be refined out.
Yep. All right. So you are going to be minus 2d6 since this is specifically your phobia, but you have 3 wins to start from your friends.
Okay. So I have 2 myself.
That puts it at 5. Well done.
Okay.
Do you turn and fight, or is it just getting away from this stuff? I'm just looking for the flavor of the escape.
As it is only me and the djinn, we are just driving towards flight.
Okay.
There's nothing to fight for in what is already lost.
Good. Okay, so you're running, and you feel the energy of your crystals powering you up, and you start running, and then all of a sudden your feet leave the ground. You're literally flying, and you see a pinpoint of light that you're reaching for, and you feel that. You get out of it. What would be the sense of pushing through that fear that he would find?
Pushing out past that fear and finding a light is finding something that you can connect and grow with. If there's something that you can find through the darkness that you can latch onto and grab onto,
Yes.
you strengthening it and it strengthening you, that is how you grow, that is how you survive, that's how you become something more. So, something to latch onto.
Beautiful. As you pass through that light and you reach, you suddenly come back to reality as you're grabbing Felix's arm and you see all your friends standing around you. The people you fought with against so many things. You come out, there's a giant pumpkin.
Look, it's not actually in the dark, it's creating light, so now we have to kill it. Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
So
Seeing Felix, I immediately have something to focus around. So I will have the shield out. The sword may just be propped up for now, but I at least have him, and I have a target.
Felix looks at his
Beautiful.
belly. You might need a bigger shield.
I am the shield.
So, mechanically, we're going to go into the next challenge event. Because there's one failure, a pumpkin joins, so one of you is going to have to deal with the pumpkin while the rest of you are trying to find the next door.
Nice.
Okay, so we're not really going into combat with the pumpkin.
Can I deal with the pumpkin?
Sure, if you want to. Yeah. So
Quick, everybody leave the baby and run.
epic shot
from behind Cheeks the boy. Glowing
With a pumpkin.
Just towering over.
I want a quick flavor of the battle that ensues. But 1, 2, 3, Avril, Felix, and Bruno, please roll me a d6 to see who's next. Lowest is next.
Oh dear.
1.
3.
6.
Okay, so 1, Bruno's next. So as you guys take off, this means because you had 1 failure, Cheeks the boy cannot assist roll. So Kenrith, Felix, and Avril, please roll a new assist roll to assist Bruno. It can be anything but what you rolled last time. That would help. So, Cheeks, you're not going to need to roll anything. You will defeat the pumpkin, and we'll do a fun flavor on it, but you cannot add your dice. You cannot now add a win.
Okay.
I will give Bruno a small halo of starry crystals to light his path. To light his path.
Beautiful. I like that. What are you doing?
I rolled a 5, so 2 over. Is it still CR3?
Yeah, but you just win. As long as you get 3 or above, it's a +1 win.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Okay. Survival.
Oh, okay. Survival.
I did survival. I'm going to tell him a story of the time back in the day when I was in the dark places of, the
I'm
minds of
feeling so inspired just
Yes.
by your presence here. I think I dare to do it.
Oh, good.
Thanks.
Skip ahead. Story's done. He's inspired. Very good.
Okay. Avril.
I always loved that one.
Thank you. Oh, good boy.
So she has been very confused to this point. So she is just going through Veleport, and she will, using some survival that she has, she will feel the flow and start to feel the flow of water in everything around her and try to follow it.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Great. Roll it up if you haven't.
I did. I did. Success.
Okay,
Yes.
beautiful. All right, so that's +3 wins. So that's the max you could get on this. So next time, since you guys all succeeded, next time all 4 can roll to assist since you didn't have any failures. Okay, so Cheeks the boy, how's the battle look?
It's nothing. Cheeks the boy.
Relatively succinctly.
I look up at the pumpkin, look down at the ground, scoop up a handful of dirt, drool in it, rub it in my hands, plant it upon my face. I look at the pumpkin and say, "You're much too alive for me to be afraid of you." And using my magic, I leap into the mouth, and from the outside, you just see the pumpkin rot and decay until it is just a baby, naked, covered in dead pumpkin.
Well done.
This is how babies come into the world.
I watched this whole thing, and I remember it for another story. It's going to be excellent. It'll be lovely.
So as you guys start to just run, Cheeks the boy goes, "I've got this." And as you turn, Felix kind of puts his arm around Bruno. I assume you're taller than Bruno.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because he's a
Not
dwarf.
by much, but yes.
Yeah, you put your arm around Bruno, like, "Hey, I'm gonna tell you the story." And as the camera's looking at you guys, you can see Cheeks the boy just diving into the mouth of the pumpkin.
Oh, good. Oh, why the hell
And as
did
the
I go?
firelight goes out, the starlight that Kenrith creates around Bruno's head starts to light the path. And you see Avril is just starts to do, I'm almost feeling like the Inigo Montoya with the rapiers, like finding the flow. And actually you sense,
Help me, Father.
you get this feeling that reminds you of 𝒂𝒏𝒅𝒏. It's almost as if 𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒏, his realm, which is the outer veil, it's like the ethereal sea that wraps around all the other realms. You feel it very strongly here, and you can find the path. So Avril leads you all as Cheeks the boy's wiping off Pumpkin, and Felix finishes his story to a door. Same thing. Nice post-it note saying Bruno.
So how present is this ethereal sea with it like that?
You'd have to roll to feel it. Nobody else but Avriel feels it right now, but you would certainly, since you worship Mukmahara,
No, I do not.
you fear him, worship.
No, I'm like afraid of him. Like I'm spooked.
Oh, spooked.
No,
you'd have
not
to-
like a healthy fear.
Okay, that's
Like a
interesting.
spooky, like.
Well, knock on the door and find out.
Okay.
Actually, for a second, one of the fairies pops on. Knock on the door and find out. Out of nowhere, and disappears.
So am I rolling first?
Knock on the door.
All right.
Just tell me how you knock on the door because it's fun. What's it look like?
Just gonna stand there. I have nothing to throw, right? At the door.
I mean, you could
You
pick
could
up
use
some
my
dirt.
squire.
I'm
Throw
sure
me
you
at the
could.
door.
No,
can I-
abysmal job last
Yeah.
time.
No, I think with the stars coming around Bruno's, like he is feeling like, all right, I have some power behind me. He just defeated that one. I'm in the middle of nowhere in the dark. I'm usually in the middle of the nowhere in the dark. This is just not underwater. And so he's going to run and he's just going to shoulder it. He's just going to go.
You got
How
this.
come nobody uses the knocker? There's a knocker.
The door opens. Bruno vanishes for a second, and it's just quiet with this open door to nowhere. Bruno, you are underwater.
Yes.
And immediately you're like, you know you need to hold your breath and you start swimming. And immediately you get the sense of something behind you, something large and massive. And you feel its presence is overwhelming and massive and just wants to swallow you whole. What are you going to roll to escape?
Swimming.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, how do I get to roll swimming?
So good.
All right. I need more die now.
Wakes up and it's me.
Math. 3 for that.
Yeah, what do we
right.
see?
Pulling.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 8d6 for swimming.
Oh, goodness. Wait, does she get the advantages?
She has +3 wins.
Oh, good.
So she just needs to roll 2 wins and she'll succeed.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Beautiful. Awesome.
Sorry.
You swim like no naked dwarf has ever swam before.
I probably swim like that once or twice, but
What do you think, same question I asked Kendra, what do you think it is for Bruno getting away from this fear, getting beyond it? There's more of a metaphysical aspect to this.
yeah, for me, I think it's like he knows how fast he can swim. He knows the density of the water. Like when he's closer to the surface, he can swim this fast. He cuts through the water. When he's lower and it's like he knows how to maneuver around objects. And so he knows how fast he is able to swim away from whatever being is behind him. And somehow his body physically goes faster. And it's just awesome.
And what's he swimming towards?
He knows if he swims straight up, he's still gonna get eaten. So he does.
Yeah, I even mean more metaphysically.
Oh.
Like emotionally. Because this is his ultimate fear.
I think it's strange because though he is most comfortable in the water, land is still always safety. So I think that he surprises himself that he's never craved the land. He's never craved the shore more than this moment. And so he surprises himself at how the desire to get to shore motivated him in a way that it's never before.
That's awesome. Okay.
I have to write that down. I just made that up.
Yeah, that's great. So as he's swimming at these super dwarf speeds, you come out of the water and grasp a leg. We're going to make it Felix because it's just a thing now. You grasp Felix's leg coming out. You are soaking wet. Everybody can see that Bruno is soaking wet. As you take in this breath, you feel the land underneath you. And you see the faces of these people you know so well around you in your home.
Why the hell?
Are you okay?
Goodness gracious. Get up, man. Get up. What? Are you okay?
We knew you could do it.
Thanks. And he just walks away.
Beautiful. I forgot to mention, you realize that your crystal has formed like a little pocket in your armor, and there's some like corn kernels in there.
Are you going to eat that all by
Tangled in, I assume you have a beard since you're a dwarf.
Oh, yeah.
Tangled in your beard is a cherry,
yourself? There's actually no nutritional value in it.
like a nice cherry right on the
Need to,
stem.
like,
Nice.
But they're also seeds,
I'm allergic
right?
to cherries. She's gonna hand it. He's gonna hand it. Fun fact: I am actually allergic to cherries.
That's hilarious. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay. So next weekend, everybody can help on this one. So Cheeks the Boy, Avriel, and Felix, roll a d6 for me, please. Let's see who goes next. Swiftly. 3, 6.
On
Avriel. All right. So what's everybody doing to assist Avriel is you have to continue through the woods. You don't have a pumpkin to challenge you. But you need to find the next door. And we can even flavor it as once you find the door, and clearly it's going to have Avriel's name on it. It could be some kind of encouragement or protection.
I was going to do do encouragement. Well, Bruno and I have made it. So when you find yours, just imagine that on the far side is the gateway to the Golden City. Just vision yourself there. And whatever you see on the other side is simply what is in between you and finding your goal.
this might be it.
Bruno's gonna turn to her and say, I got to have a moment with your terrifying deity. He gave me this.
Oh,
That's awesome. Roll it up.
It's a cherry.
What could that be?
Dan, should I roll
Delicious.
persuasion or should I roll Squire as encouraging those that I
I
serve?
like that a lot. Roll your vocation. Yeah, no, I like that a lot. And yeah, let's see. I think persuasion, I assume for Bruno.
Yes.
You're the one to roll, unless you want
It's
to
a great idea.
6, all right?
What do we call you?
The
GM,
narrator.
LM, narrator.
And Cogent.
Narrator, actually.
Narrator.
3 wins.
You made it. What's Cheeks the baby? What did he roll?
Perception.
Nice.
Looking for further pumpkins falling out of the sky.
Awesome.
I gotta win.
Win. Okay. So everyone got a win then? Yes? Awesome. So that's +4 to your roll. What was Felix doing?
Well, Felix was moving quite quickly, using his feral instincts to move around and scout around. So he's just kind of running circles around everybody, making sure everybody is nice and healthy, and making sure there's no puncture wounds or things
How
like that.
fast can you run?
Well, actually, I've developed a new style of running. It's called rumbling. You see, you kind of wobble and run at the same time, and I throw my gargantuan weight around, and it just kind right.
That's a solid plan.
Awesome.
I can't wait to use that
I do the
someday.
same thing. He's right.
Rumbling.
I actually
Write it
just
down.
throw your thighs.
Okay. So, sorry, we're tight on time. But
oh yes.
beautiful. So there's this moment. Avriel is still in the flow, and she's able, with Cheeks the baby's help, as he throws the pumpkin out. There are no pumpkins. You actually think you spot something up in the trees that's very large, and you guys avoid that path and are able to get around it.
Great pumpkin.
And maybe you find the door, and there Kenrith gives the inspiring speech, and the cherry is proffered to Avriel. And there the door is. How do you open it?
May I suggest just knocking this time? Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and get a branch. I'm gonna hold it out and lift it a little bit so it just goes a little.
It takes a couple tries before Avriel tink. Avriel's gone. You guys wait a moment.
Why can't people just knock?
Avriel, rather than darkness, you are surrounded by the most beautiful golden light you have
I knew I
ever
would find
seen.
it someday.
It is
Wonderful.
like I'm suddenly forgetting the ducks.
The magnificent
1990s cartoon, Duckwing. What's the uncle?
DuckTales.
What's the DuckTales? Scrooge. Uncle Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge
Like
McDuck.
his glorious horde.
Yes.
That is what you see before you. And everyone that is close enough for you to see has the runes in that same language that you found. And you realize you are a statue. You can't move. You are in a sarcophagus because you are dead. What? And you failed to find the place that you always sought. How do you free yourself from this? What you wanted is right in front of you, and you cannot touch it.
I don't know. I will, I can't move.
Well, you can still roll something to force. Like, what are you thinking? Tell me. Talk to me.
We're naked. I'm going to look for my coin.
It's there.
It's there.
Yeah.
So, I guess I was hoping it would do something.
Please narrate how the coin.
You live with me. Make it do something. We're gonna try that sometime. What do you? What?
Like, she thinks that since she has it, she can get out all of a sudden because
Okay.
there's a connection between the coins and the gold. They're connected somehow.
Interesting.
All the gold starts to move and quiver as she holds onto the coin, and it comes rushing at the sarcophagus to blast her out.
I'm gonna have you roll your vocation. Actually, pirate. And I'm saying that is you chose that vocation as a calling from 𝒂𝒏𝒅𝒔. And those are the people that worship him the most. 𝒂𝒏𝒅𝒔, the one thing is you are always free to travel. Nothing should restrain you from forever traveling.
Okay.
In this case, I failed to do. I apologize. I should have had Katie at minus 2d6 too, but that's fine. We'll keep going. Minus 2d6 for your fear.
Okay.
That was my bad. 2 successes, that's plenty. Because you had 4 wins from your friends. Yeah. So, as you look at that coin, the coin that started it all, the first time you heard the call of 𝒂𝒏𝒅𝒔 to travel the open seas, to travel the road forever in search of that place you know exists. You hear Kenrith's words. And for a second, you feel the cherry in your hands, and you remember that those who have helped you pursue this goal, whether they knew it or not, are somehow just on the other side of this trap, that this is not it. It's not time yet. There's more to travel, and you feel the stream and the flow suddenly break through it, and you ride it up, coming stumbling out, falling onto Bruno Holium.
We still naked?
Yeah, you two are. And Cheeks the boy. I mean, Felix can always be naked, and it's relatively fine.
It's just a little bit breezy. My fur just kind of moves along a little bit more than I'd like it to.
So beautiful. All right. You have a little net, like a little fish net.
Where did this come from?
I want
Okay,
that one.
last 2. Roll me off, Felix and Cheeks the boy. Let's do this swift.
6.
1.
All right, Cheeks the boy. Everybody else, what are you rolling? Can't be what you've rolled before.
Oh, I got it. Okay, good.
This is fun. I'm really pushing the limits with
I like
the
it.
challenge event.
Okay. 3.
3, that's a success. Success.
I guess acrobatics. I'll go cutting through the underbrush, but just scouting ahead. I'm just gonna start running, making loops out, coming back and reporting, and then just running out, make a loop, and coming back as fast as I can.
Beautiful. Success?
I got 4, yeah.
All right.
Can I just like go and pick him up and walk in I did endurance, so I'm
That's
just like,
beautiful.
I'm so over this. I just am like, come here, baby, and I'm gonna walk in a direction and.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Nice infiltration.
You smell lovely.
Ooh, infiltration.
So I was
Cool.
thinking if these
cool.
doors are here, where would I put another door?
Yeah. Shout out community. I just did it by accident. Cool. Cool.
All sorted in tours. Because I'm going to relay a story to Mr. Cheeks, the boy. That a great time, my great uncle Babalushka, he went through a trek completely naked, just like you actually, through the mountains, uphill, both ways.
Can Cheeks the boy poop right now?
Oh look! Wait, plant the kernels right there. See if we can grow a way out.
Night soil is hardly the way that an epic quest is completed.
He's a wizard.
You know,
This is how we spend our time.
A horse can come out of it. Quick!
We
If
could
a
go
horse
all
comes
day.
out of it, I'll
All
feed
night.
it the corn.
Quick!
Mostly liquid.
Mostly
It's too late.
It's a little
It's
yellow.
hardened.
Yes.
Mustard seedy. I'm sorry.
Okay, anyways. So that's beautiful. I love that. Okay, as Avril is out of the flow right now, taking in this experience she just had. Kenrith takes the lead and is jumping through and slicing this path. You're just charging forward as best you can, carrying Cheeks the boy, and another good story. And would you roll infiltration?
Infiltration. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
able, as Kenrith reports back, you can tell him where we should go. You should go next. Just out of your knowledge now, you're out of the flow, but knowledge-wise, this should be right. And there it is, a nice baby-sized door.
It's
Cheeks the boy.
adorable.
It's pretty.
It's adorable.
All right,
credit for
Destiny point. Take it.
Clearly,
Take
this
it
one's
and
meant
go.
for you.
For to remind you guys, and also for those watching in Cogent, Destiny points can be spent before a roll to give advantage, which means 3 and up is a win. After a roll to add a win. I think there's something about the Destiny roll as well, but we'll stick with that for now. So, how do you go through the door?
Well, those with babies will know the sound of baby slaps. My fat fingers can't grip the handle, so it's that mostly fat palm baby slap sound.
Baby slap.
On the
There's
door.
nothing like a baby slap. Baby slap. Baby's gone.
Oh,
No pumpkins. You guys did well. I think Kenrith probably took one out while en route.
I'll just brush off the pumpkin from my kilt of shards.
Beautiful. You fall into a pile of blue cookie hats. Everywhere.
Am I still
Surrounding
wearing?
them. You are not wearing your cookie hat. You can't speak. You know you need the hat. You have enough knowledge there. It's not, your hat isn't really removed, but you're getting the feeling of intelligent you experiencing what baby you would be as he falls into a sea of hats.
It's cool, Dan.
I mean, as soon as he made his character, I already knew that was going to be. What does Cheeks the boy? That is
Non-consciousness.
death. Yeah.
Like, they're
So many repercussions. Okay,
So-
swiftly.
Cheeks the boy, he knows that he cannot. Part of what he fears is the inability to feel fear. So he knows somewhere, if he is terrorized, that means he must be conscious and aware of something to be
Okay.
terrified of.
Yeah.
So something in him in the midst of the horror of a lack of existence yet having a body.
Yeah. The fact that you know it's a lack.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I honestly think that's your vocation.
Yeah.
I really do. Yeah. Your understanding of senescence and consciousness, that's the basis of your magic.
Okay, so, just roll my
You're
wizardry.
rolling that minus 2d6 because you're in your fear. But you have plus 4 wins, so you need 1 win to succeed. Yeah,
I feel much
Your
better
friends
with
are
that.
here for you.
Yes.
Nice. So, I'm sorry, I forgot to ask this of Ezreal, but hopefully it flowed okay. What is it I think I kind of know with him. What's he going? May I actually?
Of course.
Okay. Because I think I know what it is. Because everyone else has come out to the family, and they're as baby Cheeks the boy falls into the sea of hats, and there's that moment of it. You're like drowning in hats, and then there's that click. There's like a bunch of words in your head. The very fact that I know that I'm afraid means that I am not gone, but yada yada yada, and you just reach out and grab a hat, and when Baby Cheeks reappears, he's bent over slightly, straightens up with that perfect baby posture, and places the oversized
Can I do
hat
something
on.
a little different?
Please.
When I come out, there is no baby. There is only a hat propped up onto the ground. And slowly it rises up, and you see fat baby feet, fat baby legs, fat baby thighs, fat tummy. I skipped that middle bit.
All of us are going.
Until it's just that, and then
The hat is on.
the hat is on.
Who's a brave baby? Who's a brave baby?
Me!
And
You're
because
the
I
brave baby.
couldn't resist, as the hat finishes, dangling down as a pacifier hanging off of one of those clips.
Fighting the urge to gnaw on it.
Yeah. Okay, last but not least, as we're way over time, but it's fun.
I'm gonna still roll. Oh, 1. I go next.
Hey, there we go. All right, Felix. All right, everyone succeeded, so final one. Nothing you've used before, something new.
It's knife work time.
Right. I like that.
So
I'll roll long shot for you.
bring on some gourds because
All right, yes.
because we are going to throw out the crystalline blades,
Yeah.
let them charge and glow and focus, and then your door's out there, and I'm gonna clear everything to it. Just rumble your way along.
Beautiful. I think what I'm going to say based on this, because 2 of you are rolling combat, is that there's no longer a maze as the door, the forest actually finishes, and there's this open field just littered with angry jack-o'-lanterns bouncing towards you guys. And the door is clearly right on the other side. So it's just, you got to fight your way through since you're doing the long shot. Oh, we got a minus. All right.
I was going to use my pirate vocation because I haven't yet because I wasn't thinking about it.
Sure, yeah.
So
yeah.
she's going to be using if there's vines, trees, right? There's
Sure,
trees.
yeah.
Vines, like she's swinging on ropes.
Classic.
Just going through those, she still doesn't have her sword, so
Right? Yeah. No, I love that.
kicking them.
Beautiful.
For just this brief moment to this door, can I use deception to convince Felix that when he's not talking, he actually is?
Yes, yeah, sure. Because that means the pumpkins won't be like directly focusing on the loudmouth cat.
What it's gonna be is that he's gonna be looking at me so intently with that open baby mouth that I think that I actually have his undivided attention, and so I'm going to assume that I'm talking
Yeah.
because I have his undivided
That's
attention.
too real.
Oh man. Oh,
So we're
that's
gonna be
great.
walking and just staring at each other.
What do you got? 1. Okay.
No.
You
Out
can't
of
tell
7.
him not to talk. That's amazing.
Oh, man.
So that's 2 losses so far.
Yeah.
Second, Chris, Kenrith and Azriel. Success?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to know what the failure looks like here as I'm making it up in the thick of it.
Well, she doesn't. Pardon me. He doesn't have his gun.
Right.
So
I'm stomping on these. Like I'm literally using my leg strength to just be like kicking them or
And you're-
stomping on them.
he's
and-
crushing them, but you're like in your stance as if you're holding your harpoon gun, and every once in a while it's like, and then you kick it. It's just like, you keep forgetting. You don't, like, you can feel it
Yeah.
in your hands and you know it's there. Maybe you're picking up some, like, stuff from the ground
and
and
I'm just
chucking
mad,
it.
right? Like
Yeah.
even on the last one, I was over it and I was mad.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like,
You know what it is? Bruno's going off that way. Just killing aimlessly, and the door is clearly right ahead, and Bruno's just like, kill pumpkin.
This is the moment. And I'm committed to this.
Okay.
All the way. I want to double or nothing this.
Okay, all right.
What does that mean?
Well, then
I'm
double
making-
the CL, and you get 2 wins if you succeed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm double or nothing this.
you
I
have
will
6
take.
dice? Okay.
I am taking on all of these pumpkins. If we get through this, we'll have a unanimous success. We will have completely
Ooh.
thwarted these fairies.
Destiny point.
Can you, if you
Yeah.
succeed, you will have made rapier out of crystal for Azriel to use because she succeeded on her roll.
Super cool.
Let's do this.
All right,
He used the
So-
destiny point.
and
I'm
a
us-
destiny point.
I'm using
Okay,
the destiny
so
point.
advantage on the roll. 3 and up is a win. You need 6 or higher, and you'll get 2 wins. I love this.
All right.
3 and higher.
Oh, I can't look.
Six exactly.
Would have done it without the destiny point too. There were no 3s.
Excellent.
Oh my
Excellent.
gosh,
I
still
chose
fun.
him. I chose him.
So I can pull
destiny's on
that rapier for him.
Yeah, yeah.
So as I'm spinning like a whirling dervish with pumpkins splattering on the shards on the armor and zipping through vines and dividing up pumpkins, Felix can come rushing in or
Rumbling.
rumbling in behind as I clear his way to the door. And as you reach the door, I'm just going to willpower a beautiful rapier. And
Rapier's for Azriel.
oh, for Ezreal? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Swinging on
Avriel.
vines.
Avriel.
Avriel. Oh,
Why do
thank
we
you.
want to say Z? That's funny. Avriel.
Can I pull one for both of them?
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna
2
think. Give him
successes.
a. I think you use dagger or something. Or
No.
All right, so we will give.
scalpel.
Yeah, I'm a cat.
You decorate his claws very beautifully.
Oh, how about a beautiful black obsidian over the claws?
Oh, I do like this.
I'm so glad
And a
I'm walking
diamond
in the other
sword
direction.
for Avriel.
Yes.
With runes etched in along them to match the coin, and on the pommel will also be a tasseled coin.
Oh, cool.
Beautiful.
Can I have a couple of stones right there so I can get us out of here?
What's your birthstone?
Get it?
He's making a joke.
Okay, we can go along.
Can have little opal stones set in the black obsidian claws.
Oh, good. It matches his eyes. Here we go.
All right. How do you go through the door as you're running and there's this pumpkin massacre, this jack-o'-lantern massacre?
I stop and I use the knockers, what I do. Excuse me.
Ding, ding, ding.
Do let us out. Excuse me. Hello.
As you guys are continuing the fight, and actually, so as Real and Kenrith are finishing this battle, and Cheeks the boy is still trying to figure out why his spell of silence did not work. You can still hear Felix the whole time. He's like recasting it over and over again. Felix,
fat fingers.
knock, 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 and he's like, "Excuse me."
Made me laugh.
He's gone. And the only sound is Bruno like swearing in Italian, chucking pumpkins at the closest tree, way over on the other side of the field.
That's awesome.
Sounds great.
That's great.
Felix,
Yes.
you also don't see darkness. You see the most beautiful, sunny, blue sky day
Instantly fall asleep. Right there. Take a nap.
in the middle of the ocean.
Oh dear.
With no land in sight.
No land is so I'm in the ocean.
And
Am I swimming? Because I can't swim.
you're certainly attempting. And despite the thought that the fat on your body would be buoyant, for some reason, it's as you suspected,
Yes, it's the
pulling
fur. It's not
you
fucking
straight
fat.
down the water. All of a sudden, the waves, as this beautiful day turns into this terrible storm. How do you escape your fear?
Well, I'm an intelligent person, and I using my doctoral skills. I'm a doctor, you know. I'm a doctor, and using the. I'm a doctor. That's kind of what it sounds like.
And he
It's like this is what I'm going to tell everyone who it sounds like when I escape from this. You see, because I'm a doctor, I'm very smart, and I know that it doesn't actually exist. And I'm going to try and I'm going to create a bubble of air from. See, my fur actually creates. There's enough oil in it that has little bubbles, and I'm going to gather those bubbles and put it over my head, so that I can breathe. And that's as far as I've gotten. But I'm sure there's going to be a large fish and my hunter deity, and he's going to swallow me whole. I'm going to be in the belly for 3 days, and it'll be a wonderful story.
Please kill him. Make him create a new character for Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Do you know the lesson in Thanksgiving is be grateful for what you have?
I'm grateful.
That he's
Just want a
dead
new
in the
one.
future.
Oh man,
To be truthful, you see, I am.
this
I'm
is
going to-
survival.
It is. I am trying to heal my mind from the fear. It's really what it is. You see, because I don't want to be here. Everything tells me I don't want to be here. And survival kicks in. I'm very feral at the moment.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's should I roll survival or should I roll my healing? I could do both.
No, I think it's survival because
Okay.
you're in the feral aspect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I do agree. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Yep.
It's in my intelligence as well.
Yeah,
so that
you're
is- okay,
the
good.
intelligent part of you is fighting
Yes.
the animal instinct.
Okay.
Survival for sure. Minus 2d6 for your fear. You have 3 wins. Thanks to Kenrith and Azriel.
You should drink every time you
Azriel.
mess up her name.
Azriel! Oh my gosh! Azriel!
It's the French word for April.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that, but I know that because she told me that.
I had 3 successes.
3 successes. That's a win. What is it that he is going towards or that brings him out?
Well, you see, at that moment, and I see the stars, and the stars remind me of the hunter. And you see, I love the hunter. He puts 2 worlds of who I am as an Arisma, and that feral hunter instinct to be able to claw my way back out, but also because he became an elevated, you see, and he became something greater because of his intelligence, because he tried harder, and it's a wonderful story. I should try and tell you sometime. It's fantastic.
Beautiful.
Yes, that's it.
Awesome.
The hunter. I see the stars. I see him. He's right there.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that. As you are struggling all day until the sun sets.
Oh dear.
And then there is that beautiful constellation of the hunter. And as you reach for it, Felix appears, wet cat, standing in front of you. And you hear 2 little hands. You have a small little, like a broken off piece of rock.
Okay. A little bit wrong. Do you know what this is?
Of course, I know what this is. It's a
Good
mineral.
game. Good game. You got all the treats. Looking terribly good.
What did the baby have?
He had a little.
Pacifier.
Oh, the pacifier. Okay.
Star Colonel.
And we will pick this up next month with Thanksgiving. So we went a little long, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been AV Epochs. Do check out the links in our description for the music and ambience. And if you're listening on podcast, share to help spread the word. Give us a like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're on YouTube. And if you want to further support us, you can become a part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios. Doing so will not only give you access to our exclusive to bonus content, but also our exclusive Discord where we chat, play games, watch movies, and so much more. And thanks so much for joining the adventure. As always, happy Halloween, happy Family Skip Day. We will see you next month for the Thanksgiving episode, and next week is Bomb Squad.
Too spooky.
Bumping.